Cheers.
Hey, it's happy 420 somewhere, right?
It is. It is.
They say
I
it's
just
5
had
o'clock
one not
somewhere.
long ago.
Yeah,
So,
well, they say 5 o'clock for alcohol, so I'm just going to say it's always
yeah.
420.
No, I hear you, man. So, thank you for coming back on. Last night, it turns out the hotel has a restriction on how many gigs you can use or whatever in a night. So,
That's some gay ass shit.
yeah, that's why it cut out halfway through last night, man. So,
Dude, I was like 10 minutes after you had left, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. What's up, everybody? What are
oh,
you
man.
doing?
I
Nobody
just,
was talking. Nobody was saying, no typing to me. I was like, okay, I'll
no.
do it myself.
Oh, man,
I
I
figured I
fucking
was
cut
going to.
every time I tried to load the restream to jump back in with it, it would shut the internet off. So I went down to the fucking manager's place. Like, what the fuck, man? What's wrong with your internet?
You
They
don't have
looked up.
tethering on your phone?
No, not at the moment. I've kind of got rid of
Hotspot,
my
man.
phone in that
What?
sense. Well, I don't. It's not active other than internet, like to talk to like you or through Telegram and shit or fucking bands
Rock
through
and roll.
Facebook, but to actually call me, well, nobody calls me, man. Why am I paying for a fucking phone? You know, it's
Yeah,
always
well,
through.
marketers are waiting to tell you about your warranty on your extended warranty on your car.
Yeah, well, that's true. And my insurance, actually, my insurance company's probably going to be calling me in the next couple of weeks. No, I'm going to reactivate it here soon, but I had to let a couple things go to make everything happen to where I am now, right? So I'm getting caught up with it now. So
Rock and roll, rock and roll. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go to Disney this week, man.
I know, that's so exciting. We were talking about that. That's wicked.
Disney's exciting if you're 7.
Well, who's all going with you? Just you and fucking.
Well, it's my boyfriend and his kids, and apparently we're splitting the time with his ex-wife and her boyfriend and their kids. And
She's going to Disneyland too?
man, let me tell you, it's some crazy this is the comedic shit of my life. I tell you. Like, I get in this relationship with this guy. Apparently, they had already bought Disney tickets and stuff last year. But, of course, COVID.
Yeah.
So everything shut down. They couldn't go to Disney World as a family. Now they're going through their divorce. So who gets the tickets?
They're like, fuck it, we're both still going.
Well,
you get the kid half a day or whatever.
Well, no,
right?
he's like, well, you guys got the tickets on my military discount, so I'm definitely fucking going to Disney.
Yeah.
He's like, or you could just give me the tickets and peace the fuck out, bitch. And she was like, I'm going. So here we are.
That's hilarious.
Gotta love the blended family life.
Yeah, right. Well, hopefully you enjoy it at least. You know, it is Disneyland. It's supposed to be the.
I've got a banana that's a flask. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. So I got my canoe painted and send you some pictures. Eh? How's that baby to look, man? I can't wait.
Looks like a Canadian painted it.
Totally does. So true, right?
I'm like, Canuck did that, huh?
Yeah. I got to like fine tune in now that I've got the base coat all down and the everything's all painted in, and then just fine tune it all in, man. Clear coated tonight. And I'm hitting the fucking river tomorrow for 3 days.
There you go. I got to do some clear coat on mine. I did some rose gold sprinkles all over my truck. So now it shimmers.
And that's so sick. That's awesome.
I was really drunk and really high, and I was like, I wonder what blue would look like with rose gold sparkles.
Mm-hmm. So, you have a kayak, do you not?
Yeah, man. Got a yak.
Because I'm thinking, like, when I come down for the show and stuff,
we got a great spot right around the corner. We can go for the day. Yeah, for sure.
We'll do the show, but I'm not, like, just coming to the show and leaving. I'm going to go ahead and fucking chill out and stuff, right? So, I'm going to bring my canoe with me, and I'll just dump it at your lot.
Yeah,
or
for sure.
Whatever, and then when we get back, we'll spend a day or two on the river and shit.
For sure. We'll be right there at the West Virginia border, too, so...
Fuck, that's awesome, man.
Hit the strip club afterwards.
Yeah.
I think there's one off the riverbank. It's called Tooths and Gators. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Maybe it's called the Gator Tooth. I don't know. That'd be a pretty dope-ass strip club, though, right off the river. Yeah, I wonder if it would be like some hillbillies and possums being like, beanie down.
Think so? piece of plywood on the fucking pool table.
That'll probably be about all it is, right?
Yeah, right.
The stripper pole is really made out of like Rick Steel's force, like steel.
Yeah.
Built this baby myself.
Fucking day. Fuck America. Team America, is it? How do they say that?
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck, that's it.
Team America. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I love it, man. Love it. So that's September. September 11th is when the show starts. How far is
September
the show?
9th is when the show starts, brother.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'll be there September 6th.
That'd be perfect because I have to go for my driver's test on September 8th when we leave town to go to the concert.
I'll give you a ride then. help a lady out. Oh, I can't wait. You're always an adventure, man. I love fucking with you, man.
Well, when you roll with pixies, you never know when the wood's going to take you.
No, that's right. Remember when we went to the liquor store and that lady carded me? I couldn't find the car to get my wallet. I had to come back in the store and get you.
She was like, "Oh, this is real fake."
Yeah, right.
Like,
Turns
no,
out
just Canadian.
I was older than her, and she looked like she was in her fucking 50s or 60s easily.
Well, don't talk about me like that. Shit.
Not you, man. She carded you, too.
Dude, I still get carded. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm like, yep, here you go. And I've gotten so used to it now that I don't even wait for people to ask to see my ID. I don't even hand it to them because nobody wants to touch anything anymore. It's like, here it is on the glass. Here, you can have my ID. I swear I'm almost 40.
Yeah. That's like we were on this job site in Angus the last couple of days. And that's why I was in the hotel, right? And fucking the one dude comes up. He's like, "So you're like 33?" I started laughing, man.
You're like, blast your heart, son.
Yeah, I know, right? Come up with my cane. I'm like, whatever, bud. Fucking.
Like, go fuck yourself, bro.
Yeah, 33. Fuck.
Old enough to be your daddy, son.
Yeah, I'm at a perfect age. I realized today, painting my canoe and shit, and what I'm doing in life, this is way better than it was in my 20s, man.
See, like, okay, so I've been coming to that realization since I was like 35. I was like, man, I can't wait to hit 40, bro. Like, my kids will be old enough to be, my youngest will be 18 when I'm 40. My oldest will be 21, and I'll only be 40.
Exactly, right?
I'm like, let's go, bitch. Let's go to the club.
Yeah, that's like my sister in the beginning when she first had her kids. It hit her hard. Very depressed. Everything young, supposed to be out partying, all her friends are.
I mean, me too, but I was so happy. Now I'm so happy that I had them when I did because I'm still young enough to live life and travel and do what I want, but I'm still young enough to fall in love and make some more mistakes.
No, exactly right.
But I'm also old enough that I've learned from some stupid shit that we've done.
On this radio station I'm going to be teaming up with, she's actually on the air right now. Station Head Radio, download the app. But we were talking about making bad decisions. Like her kids are now just old enough that she can go off and make. I'm like, guess what? I'm going to Montreal next weekend to make bad decisions, man. Like it's gonna be awesome.
Dope, right?
Yeah, right. Like
I love it. I love it. I also do love seeing like the people that are at like my age and that have kids that are still younger and like in grade school and shit. And I'm like, dude, I don't know if I could do that because I would kick that motherfucker in the head.
Oh man, I would kill him.
Like,
if my daughter got pregnant in grade school, I'd be fucking fuming.
Bro, I look at kids and I'm like, oh, I already know I don't like you, you little shit.
Oh, you strangle them with one hand. And
in my mind, like with Jedi mind tricks and shit. Real.
No doubt, right?
I mean, Child Protective Services comes in, I'm going to jail. That's it.
Oh yeah, man. Surprised my cousin still has all his. He's got all 11 now.
I'm sorry, I'm rocking out the 7 dust over here.
Oh, are you? Oh, no way, man.
They're gonna be there. They're gonna be there.
We just seen them right before COVID. I went to go see Clutch.
Oh.
I didn't even know 7 Dust opened for them, man.
What?
I thought I would. Yeah,
dude, I really want to give a shout out to these guys. 7 Dust is a bomb ass fucking metal band. I've been following them for like 20 years, bro.
Forever. Since we were fucking hanging out.
Oh my god, I love these guys. I seen them at the Augusta State College in town.
Yeah.
They did a tour with Skindred, and I got to see Skindred and Seven Dust together, and I was fucking in heaven. How
Oh
can you put
yeah.
this metal reggae in my face and not want me to fucking be in love? And
Yeah.
Seven Dust, I don't. That man's voice. I want to marry his voice. I'll just rape his voice and be done.
Yeah.
We're
No,
good.
that I gotta say that guy's fucking phenomenal at what he sings, and that as a band as a whole, alive and everything. I first seen them when I was a teenager at Edgefest here in Canada. We were in the pizza line waiting to get fucking pizza. And I
Fuck
heard them
pizza.
come on and they played. I love pizza, by the way.
Oh yeah, and I'm allergic to it. Thanks.
What? Oh, I'm so sorry. That's too bad. And fucking, we left the pizza line, man, to go. We were like, fuck this pizza. We're gonna go see this band because what we could
Right.
hear on the second stage, man. And I've been a fan ever since. I've seen them every time they come around, every chance I get. Right.
Right. Man, I try to go see as much as I can when I can. Like recently, it's been pretty bad because like
Oh, you put that in the
everything's.
personal chat, hon?
Well, I can't fucking talk to nobody. You put me on private chat. How the fuck do I undo this shit? I
Oh
am not.
no, you see where the comments come up?
Yeah, there's
You type
nothing.
underneath it says type a message with a big R
No, it
beside it.
doesn't. Oh, there it is.
No, it does.
Okay, well, you know what? Shut the fuck up.
Just saying, man.
No typey.
No typey. Fuck God.
Look, I legit can't do shit, bro. You know what I'm not good at?
Technology.
Apparently, parenting, technology, and quit drinking. I
I
can't.
don't say you're a good parent, man. Don't say that.
I mean, I didn't say I'm not good at parenting. I didn't say I wasn't a
Okay.
good parent.
Okay.
There's
Not
a
good
difference.
at parenting, different. Yeah, I hear you now. I get you.
I mean, you got to know your soliloquy just a bit.
Yeah. I've had a lot of people say I'd be a good parent. And you know me well enough. You could say
Oh my
yes or
God,
no
you
to
used to
that.
kick Victoria's kids in the ass and Corey's kid in the ass all the time.
Fuck, man. I had to teach those kids how to read and tie their shoes. Like, but, they turned out, well, CJ's in the military now, eh? He's over in
Little
Japan.
CJ?
Fucking, yeah.
Like Corey's son?
Yeah, man. He's all the way in Japan. They fucking
I
shipped
always
him
thought
out.
he was going to be a little sweet on the tooth, but
Yeah, man. I always thought so too. Good kid though, fucking. But yeah, he joined the Marine Corps and
All
fucking,
right,
he's
Semper
doing it,
Fi.
man. So yeah, he did all his courses and passed his boot camp, and they sent him to Japan, right? So
I mean, cool.
let's go to Japan. He's there for 2 more years, so we might have a place to stay.
I've heard girls like me go missing. I'm good.
Hmm.
Somebody
Yeah,
will snatch my ass up. They'll return me though after they get to know me. They're like, "This fucking bitch, we can't handle her. Take her back.
They'll be calling me up.
Take her back.
Fucking, hey man,
Take her
come
back.
get her back, man.
Come get this bitch."
Yeah. So we're taking the camper. Is that the plan? I'll chip in for extra gas because I know we got to tow it, right? So it's gonna
Yeah,
be
we
a
gotta
little more
tow
gas,
it,
right?
but
So
I mean, all I gotta do is put the new tow kit on my truck,
yeah,
and I think everything's fixed on the truck. She's running good.
yeah.
David's like, he just put a new starter on it and knew this and knew that and whatever. I don't fucking
Oh,
know. He's
dude,
putting a
this
new.
thing.
Yeah, dude, I paid $750 for this truck. Like, what do you want me to
That's
fucking do?
mint.
Like a steal, bro.
Wait till you know how I showed up in that Mazda.
Yeah.
That thing lasted me when I got back to Ontario. I blew the front tire I was worried about when I was at your place, right?
Right.
So I go to jack it up. The jack went right through the frame. Fucking had to write the car off. I couldn't drive it anymore.
Bro.
So the
whole
new
thing
car
was
I
fucking
bought,
rotten.
yeah, I bought the new car, and I've never paid more than like $3,000 for a car.
See, that's where my budget was at. That's where I wanted to
Yeah.
be.
This one I paid $700 for, man. Fucking shit my pants. They're like, put $1,500 down, they said.
No,
So I did
fuck
that,
you.
and then a few weeks later, I was like, well, here's another $2,000, because I don't think this car is going to last the 5 years you guys sold it to me for, right?
Right.
I'm going to kill it probably this year, right? Like, so I got it down to 2 years. But it's got an open loan and shit too, right? So I just
Yeah,
fucking
man.
I could go in and if I make 10 grand tomorrow and pay the fucking car off, no
Well,
penalties or nothing, right?
my whole deal was with the situation here in the States still, well, in Virginia in itself, we're still up and down about where we're at with the COVID bullshit. They don't know what they are doing. Some of the
We're the
places are
same.
open. Some of the places are like, nah, you still got to wear a mask. Like, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. You can't walk into anywhere and know anything.
No, right? It's same here, man. I can't even get a fucking haircut.
Oh, I get
So
a haircut. Don't get that twisted. Ooh, I'll
when
take you
I
to my
work,
barber. I'll take you to
hey
my barber
man,
again.
we're
Remember where I took
going
you downtown to get? We'll go get our haircut together. I got to go get
that
fresh. Gotta
that
get
was
did
one
up.
of the best haircuts I've ever had in my life, man.
I'm
And it was
telling you.
definitely the best experience I've ever had in a barbershop too, man. And I've been to
Yeah,
barbershops all around the world almost, you know what I mean? So that was fantastic. That's the oldest barbershop too in
the
West
oldest
Virginia.
barbershop. No, in Virginia. It's the oldest barbershop
Virginia.
in Harrisonburg, Virginia, where James Madison University is.
Mm.
Yeah.
And the diner we went to, man, that was fucking cool. I like that was like 1950 all over again, sitting down on the
Oh, yeah,
fucking
that
floor.
place is closed down.
No way. Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
man.
shame. That's a
Yeah,
shame.
well, I mean, if you'd stop doing coke all the time and pay your bills.
Oh, I thought maybe COVID killed them, but you know, drugs
No, they
will
still
be
have
the death
another
of us all,
restaurant.
right?
Yeah, well, yeah. They still have another restaurant open.
Do
They
they?
just yeah.
That diner was mint though, like to sit
It was
down and
dope.
then you had no choice but to sit beside people you didn't know and talk to them, right? Like
It's great.
my buddy Bruce, he took me to this barbecue shop in London, Ontario here last time I was up at his place, just kind of visiting and partying.
Yeah.
And the place is so small, you literally have to sit with strangers and eat your food, like fucking the way it's set up. And
Dude, that's
I've
how it
never
is.
had
I
such
love
great
it.
conversation. It's so
It's
good.
weird. People think I'm weird because, like, I come from the back countries of Pennsylvania, like Lancaster
Yeah.
area. So we're all real close. We're really like our communities are real tight and shit like
Mhm.
that. Like on Sundays after church, if you don't go to church, you still go to the firehouse for breakfast on Sunday, and you
Yeah,
see
have your
family and
pancake dinner,
everybody. Yeah,
you
and
know.
every breakfast. You mean?
Yeah, pancake dinner, breakfast, whatever. I might be dinner for me at that time. You never know what's going on, right?
But like that's the shit. That's the shit you do. But I mean, I don't know. Like people think it's weird when you have to sit next to somebody you don't know and then you speak to them. It's like, why are you speaking to them? I'm like,
Yeah,
well,
like
he
I've
looks
always
interesting. He's got something to say. Let me hear what
no,
he's got to say.
exactly right. Like
Mm,
why not poke
I'll,
people a little bit? Hey man, what's going on?
you get to
Right? Like
learn something about not just yourself, but the world because these people have
mhm.
been places you've never been. I mean, it's cool. I love it. I
No,
love it. I guess that comes from
exactly.
being a military brat then too, though.
No, that's originally how I think our first conversation was how my family's military, your military family too, and
Yeah.
shit, right? And then
Yep. My
20
dad was in
years,
the army.
30
Yeah, my
years
dad.
later,
Yeah. Oh, we're 20 years deep now.
20 years deep,
Yeah.
baby. Cheers. I love you, girl.
Oh, and by the
You're one
way,
of the
happy
best.
June. It's Pride Month.
Oh, is it? Pride
It
Month
is
it
Pride
is.
Month.
And you know what? We just had two Pride bands on, actually. Fallen Star and FX
Awesome.
Mayberry are both part of the community. And we're having a mashup with them in July together as like both bands and doing kind of a next month when I'm doing my band stuff, it's going to be a mashup. We're going to
Rock
have
and
two
roll.
bands. We have bands from Moscow teamed up with our, so we have Silent.
Well, maybe
I
I could
almost
talk
don't
to a
want
few
to,
of the bands here. I do know Diseased Earth here. They're a pretty up and coming metal band. I've talked to
yeah.
you about them before. They're
Mm-hmm.
fucking dope. Travis is the lead singer. He's amazing. He also does tattoo work, guys. So
No way. Set
if
it
you're in
up.
Virginia, Tattooed in
Let
the
me
Wild is the
know
place to go.
and we'll
And
mash it
then
up. You, me, and him. Or him and the band, and you and me, and we'll mash that up.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I'll get with him and see when he's got some time. So in September, when you come down, we could do a little something, something.
Fuck, that'd be cool, man. Right before the
Even if
show,
we
or
record and then rebroadcast it,
yeah,
it'd be good for something.
yeah, that'd be
And
all
I've
right.
got a lot of equipment now, so
I know. You're fucking moving on up real quick, man. Fuck, you got some better shit than I've got now. I just spent the wad on my equipment, you know.
my boy. It's a lot of hand-me-downs though because my boyfriend is a tech geek.
Yeah.
Not only is he a mechanic, but he loves all the new shit. Like right now, he's inside playing with a fucking 3D printer.
No way.
It's
You
the
could
second
print
one
my
he's bought
symbol
in a wink.
in 3D.
Yeah, just give him the. I'm sure he could. If you
I'll
want to pay
send
for
a.
the. I was gonna say if you pay
No,
for the material,
yeah,
then
yeah.
he'll do it for sure.
Not a problem, man. I got no
All he would
problem with
need is
that.
a template of it. You would have to build it in a 3D template and send it to him,
So, okay.
like a
That I
3D
could do.
PDF template,
Yeah. My
and
buddy
that's how.
Brandon, who normally runs the backstage, he'll know all about that, and we'll
Then
get on
handle the
top of that,
business.
right?
We'll get it did.
Yeah. Give
I
a
mean, we
shout out
can.
to Brandon. Like I
Yeah,
normally runs the backstage, but tonight I was like, it's just you and me. Fuck, I got this, man. Don't worry,
no
right?
biggie. Right?
Yeah. But when we got bands and stuff on, he does all the band links, resets the title and shit. He'll
That's
fact check
who.
us,
That's
right?
who. Yeah, right. That's good. It's good to
Mm.
have somebody like, oh, look at that moon. I can't help it. It's pink is all get out right now, bro.
No, that's a sick background. I'm glad you went outside for the interview, man. Fucking, that's mint. So we didn't get a chance to talk about the fucking new show that you're bringing us here live in the Boneyard. Because
Yeah,
you were like, cause I asked you, did you guys want to pre-record? You're like, fuck it, we're going live.
let's go live.
Right?
I like the rawness of it. It really gives, you know, as a comedian, it's hard to have material ready all the time, and you don't know what your crowd's going to be, especially on a podcast yet when you're not really up and
Mhm.
running. Until you get some feedback and you figure out a few things, you know, it's
Yeah, this
algorithm,
is
everything.
a perfect spot for you to fucking test it out and see how it goes. Because we are a shit show. Well, I'm a shit show.
We're all a
My
shit show. We're just
co-host
carrying it.
Amanda tries to be professional as possible, but I'm a shit show, you know. So it
Nonetheless,
balances out. Yeah.
watch out, America. No.
Coming. We're
Dude,
coming, baby.
did you check out our show that we had in Charlottesville? It's posted
Uh,
on my live.
I did. That was
Oh my
good.
God. It was
I
a shit
liked
show. It was a
it.
shit show,
In
bro.
the beginning, it started off pretty rough. I'll give you that, right? But you guys pull it through in the end if
Yeah.
you stick with it and watch it.
So
It's good.
that's the shit that I fucking deal with at every event that I work with these cats. Like, it seems like every time I walk in, I'm the bitch that has to get the shit together.
Yeah.
I'm the only chick in our group. So it's like mother hen. I come in, I'm like, so what's going on? Is the show going? I'm sorry, I'm 10 minutes late. I had to get gas. You know, like,
Right.
and they're like, oh man, fuck that. We've been smoking, we've been drinking, we've been hanging out. And I'm like, okay, but where's the mic? Where's the lights? What's going on? You guys gonna do this shit in the dark?
No, right? Like that's so funny, man. Fucking.
And they're like, I don't know. We'll just fucking figure it out as we go. All right,
See, that's
man.
all I ever did. So for me to offer these spots, like to like yourself,
I appreciate it, man. Like, it's
we have
been
a
4
freak
years I've
show.
been working on this. It's gonna be
I almost
great.
don't want to say a freak show because they're more of a sideshow. Like we have Chris from Fire Phoenix, who's like an escapologist. He does handcuffs, fucking straitjackets and shit like that. He escapes from water traps. We have our
Nice.
friend
Cool.
JoJo all the way from South Carolina. Sorry, she's all the way from San Francisco, and she's like a fire breather. She
All
does
right,
sword
rock and roll.
swallowing and stuff. And then I've
Yo, if
actually
she
met a
knows
local
anything about,
dude.
you have to hook me
Oh,
up with her because I need some new post sticks. Like, my sticks are little,
yeah,
and I need some new ones for the festy. So
you're on Instagram.
I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter,
You're
Facebook,
everywhere. Perfect.
Indeed.
She's only on Instagram. She got rid of her Facebook and all the other bullshit. It was too much for her. But
I just
I will
link all
put you
that
in
shit.
touch with her. I'll send you the link and everything, and I'll
For
let
sure.
her know. Or when you talk to her, let her know I sent you, and
Yeah, man.
she'll know.
For sure.
Awesome.
Awesome.
And then we have a cooking show.
Hey, I'm always down to help do that too. Just by the way, you know, I throw down on the grills.
Perfect. So the first show is going to be me and our chef. Now our chef, I'm not going to reveal who he is or anything, other
Okay.
than the fact that he used to be the Cleveland Indians personal chef, like the team chef for like 3 years. So we did get a professional chef for the show as well, right?
Rock and
So
roll.
we are going to do our first episode in honor of in Vale, which is a local band here in Toronto. Love those guys, Haley and Andy. My heart goes out to them. They're fucking phenomenal. And he's from Transylvania and she's from Cuba. So we're doing a meal from each. So we're doing the Transylvania stuffed peppers, and then we have a Cuban meal, and I'm going to do traditional bread from each country as well.
All
So
right.
we're just figuring out our camera, and same as you, trying to figure out how we're going to fucking do it right. So, but we're going to make it happen, you know.
I mean,
Yeah.
welcome
And
to the
then
shit show. It's the Boneyard.
that should be the new title. Welcome to the shit show here in the Boneyard, baby.
Oh,
We got our very own fucking Georgia peach.
I don't know why you keep calling me a Georgia peach. I'm from like outside of
I
Philadelphia.
know, but I met you in Georgia, Hunter. Like being from down there, man.
It's so funny because being from that area, like I have not lived above the Mason-Dixon line in over 20 years.
No, eh?
I'm
Wow,
like,
eh?
I'm good. Right here in the South.
I know. I'm gearing up to probably be full time in the South soon.
I know. I've been looking
Yeah,
at some
and
properties, but I'm narrowing down to the right ones to send you so that way you
no,
know what
that's
you're looking at.
perfect.
I don't want
That's
to send you
good.
a
I
whole bunch of
appreciate
links and be
that.
like, here, look at all this information and mass produce info.
Yeah, just fucking overwhelm me with shit, right?
Like, right.
But I think that's a great idea. If we did that there where you are, that gives you a
It's pretty
spot to put your
centrally
camper and
located
shit
too
too.
between the North and the South, and
Yeah.
a lot of where these bands come in on the East Coast, and it's not so hard to get to the West Coast.
No, not really. It's a couple
And
day drive, like
right, so like
you
it
know.
makes it pretty easy to do like everything we're trying to do from essentially
Yeah.
base location, but satellites are good too.
Yeah. You even cross your legs, all professional. Satellites are good too. You're the best, man. Cheers, my friend. Fucking.
I'm so ripped, dude.
Oh, I'm ripped and retarded, and all I got to do is my clear coat on the canoe and my touch ups, and then I'll post up pictures of that shit. But it's looking pretty sick, eh?
Yeah, man, I just cleaned up the camper, getting it all
Mm,
ready and organized so that when you guys come, it'll be easy
yeah.
to shoop, shoop, put it down in a
So
little box.
as of
I'm
right now,
also gonna put a
go ahead.
tow hitch on the back of the camper so that if I have any extra stuff that we have to bring, i.e. my chairs, because I ain't sitting on the ground. This bitch is
No,
too old to sit on the ground.
100%.
You, but all my chairs fold out.
Yeah. I'll bring the one I'm sitting on for sure because this is a little fold up camping chair, right? It's pretty comfortable.
Dude, I got a fold up hammock chair right here.
So we're taking a fold up hammock chair and we'll all just cuddle into that fucking thing and be rocking it, right?
Bet.
Yeah.
So cozy.
As of right now, I'm pretty sure Daisy's visa and everything from coming from South Africa, she'll be with us as well. That's why I bought 2 tickets, right?
Rock and roll, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
And then if not, I'm going to pay for them either way, whether she makes it. But I do have a backup plan just in case, right? So.
Well, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what
worst comes to worst, my daughter's boyfriend wants to come, and if he doesn't have his ticket by then, I'll just kick him the ticket and be like, there you go, have a fucking Merry Christmas birthday stuff.
What I'll do, I'll sell him the ticket. I'll pay you regardless, and then I'll have extra cash at the concert. Right, you know what I mean?
It. So that's about what I'm doing. I figured if we take the camper, then I mean we could get a hotel for being at the concert because it's gonna get gross and dirty and nasty, and especially being with my kid, I'm gonna want to shower.
Yeah.
I mean,
I hear you. Yeah.
Crotch rotch from sweating all day at the festival is not pleasant when you have like 2
nacho
liters.
Cheese build up, you know what I mean?
It's like a grilled cheese sandwich when you pull it apart.
I like grilled cheese too, but not like
and now you just love it.
Not anymore, man. I'm never making the grilled cheese the same way ever again.
I'll have to take you to this place here. It's great. It's a food truck. It makes only gourmet grilled cheese.
Serious?
Yeah, man.
That's fucking pretty cool, man. There's so much. I'm gonna spend a whole week then. After the show, I'll plan to spend the whole week because I know she's got 6 months of freedom when she comes on her.
I mean, and she's down for the ride, whatever.
Oh, fuck. Her and I are doing the travel network together, like my travel show, and that's coming to you. That's part of the concert, right? And then that's going down to Texas, Mexico.
So I do have a hookup, and we might could just interview my buddy's band that's going to be at the concert as well.
No way.
They're a
What?
small group from Harrisonburg,
That's what we specialize in, man. Bringing
and
the local scene from around the world,
cool.
right?
Then
So,
I'll get in touch with Jacob Mountcastle's his name, so
yeah.
jot that down. Um, yeah,
Right
but
now,
they're yeah. I
I got
mean,
my
so you
book
don't
here
fucking
too.
forget,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. Hold on, let me get to my page. You'll have to spell it for me. So,
you don't know how to spell Jacob?
oh,
It's in the Bible.
I can spell it pretty close to it. Yeah. What's the last
J-A-C
name?
it's like Jacob, Jacob,
We'll go with that.
and then Mountcastle.
Mount. I can spell Mount.
I hope so. If not, you need to stop doing everything you're doing.
All right. I got her, man. I got her.
Oh shit, I'm gonna lose a lung.
Oh, just one.
Just one lung. Are you
Yeah.
crying? It'll be okay.
Just a little bit.
Oh, crazy.
So fun.
Dude,
I can't wait. It's like, what?
I'm in
We're in the
love with
July.
this.
I know. That's sick, man.
I'm in love with it. I don't know. I think
I agree.
I'm engaged to the moon.
I
I love
agree.
that bitch.
I stare at it all the time, man. We were talking about that the other day when I was on with Helena, my friend from France.
Yeah.
I've actually known her for over a year, and she's a musician and shit, just shooting the shit, fucking liking her music and stuff. And next thing, a year and a half later, I'm like, by the way, I run a podcast. Like, would you like to be a guest? You know what I mean?
Finally.
Like, yeah, right. So fucking, we're at the point now we're having almost too many bands contact us about coming on the show.
Well, looks like you're gonna need to get some more help with those emails, aren't you?
100%, man. That's why I reached out to people like yourself and Maximum up in Montreal and shit, right? And Charlotte
Oh
doing
my
the
god,
D&D.
Max, he's so fucking funny. His English is so broken.
I
When he
know.
writes to me, I'm like, I have to like kind of read it, proofread it, and pre-read it, and then I really do read it. I'm like, wait a minute, okay, that's what he meant. But he is a doll baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I don't understand a lot of his material, but I mean, because I don't speak French.
No, I'm the same. And he even asked me that. He's like, can
But
it be in French? Because some of the comedians from up in Montreal and stuff, they don't do their set in English, right? And I'm like, so I looked over my analysis of where people are watching, and we have a lot of France, a lot of Montreal, and Quebec. Go
well,
ahead, do it in French.
do
Then.
it.
So, you know,
I
and then your sets are all in English, being from America.
how dare I?
You know, so it'll be a good mix. You know what I mean? It'll be nice. It'll be fun. And then when you come up to Canada, fuck, I'll bring you up. We'll spend 2 weeks. You'll need minimum 2 weeks to come visit.
I
We got to
know.
go to Montreal. We got to go out east. You got to see my Maz again before she's gone, right? So
Yeah, man, totally. I mean, it's been too long. I remember visiting with her, and she was just so sweet to me when she picked us up from the bar.
Oh
That
yeah,
closed at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, where the fuck are we?
that's where we were.
Never
man.
again am I gonna drink in Canada at the bar. You gotta go home by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Gotta go home.
I was fucking retarded,
I was
right?
like, what in the world? Where did you bring me?
That's why we were power drinking, because it closes at 4. Right? Last
4
call at
o'clock in the
3.
afternoon. I mean, I've been to
You know.
Germany and Korea and shit, and I don't know. South Carolina's got all night bars. What the fuck,
I
Canada?
know, man. Corey and I went to that Rippers that used to be there. They built that church beside it to get the fucking Rippers closed down because it can't be within. Yeah. So we go there, right? So the power goes out while we're there. Big thunderstorm, tornadoes going on, whatever. I can go to the Rippers, right? So the power goes out. So I'm like, I'll be right back. I go out to the fucking, cause we drove the work truck. I got the fucking radio. Battery powered, man. Boom. Show must go on, right? Turn on the fucking work job site radio, right? Fucking, the show went on. Next thing you know, when we left the bar, the sun was coming up, man. I'd come out like a vampire. Like,
Bro,
what
Jimmy,
the fuck, man?
I remember being there when a shootout was going down.
Dude, yeah.
I was
You
like,
and I
oh,
were involved in
I was
that.
like, down on the ground.
You've been shot at a lot, more than I have.
Dude, I've never done anything to anybody to be shot at, but I somehow get shot at.
No, that's true, man.
I'm like, whoa, I've been shoved out of a couple of cars.
Yeah.
I've actually jumped out of a car recently. I skid up the whole underside of my ass and all the way up to
no way, man.
Oh, yeah. It was bruised and scarred.
Dirt road or ground? Like, were you on
road? Oh, it was. I had this high split like skirt on, and I jumped out of the car 45 miles an hour and landed on my ass. Broke my coccyx.
No way.
Bro, my ass hurt for like 6 months. I couldn't sit straight. It was crazy. I was like, oh, every time I went to go sit down. So for like 3 weeks, I let this go on before I went to the hospital. I was like, I can't fucking breathe now. I got to go to the hospital. And the doctor says, he looks at my boyfriend at the time. My boyfriend was mixed. He's black and white mixed. Little white girl.
When I come down or no?
Yeah, that's when.
Yeah,
that was right. Yeah.
All right.
So like we go to the hospital and the doctor looks at him and goes, "So what happened?"
Like kicked her out of the car at 45 miles an hour.
Nah, he thought that he like whooped my ass or something.
No way.
I'm like, bro, my dogs pulled me down the stairs. It was slippery from rain, and I fell on my ass. Like, I'm not gonna tell you I jumped out of the car.
Fuck no, right? Like,
and I'm definitely not telling you this dude beat my ass.
No, you know.
How dare
you would have kicked his ass anyways. Like, I'm sorry, I don't. I know you.
This June bug is breakdancing on my fucking floor. It's great.
Yeah,
this is amazing.
Thank you for coming on again tonight. Kind of
man.
Doing what we tried to do like yesterday. You know
it's all good. No worries. I stayed, like I was saying earlier, I tried to stay on and I was talking to everyone. Nobody's talking to me. I was like, all right, so.
Oh, that kicked me right off line. Actually, I had an interview with a band. I'll remember the band in about 10 minutes. But the internet kicked me off again, and those two just sat and talked for like 15 minutes until we figured out how to get me back online. I come offline, and they were still rocking it, man. Like the show just kept going right with it, even without me. The show goes on.
I was trying to wait for you. I was like, I don't know where he went. I
know.
I was like, this is worse than a Tinder date.
Oh, terrible.
At least he showed up.
I showed up, but I couldn't stay long. I'm so sorry.
He's like, tonight, yeah, my dog got sick. I have to go home.
Oh, yeah, that's the worst. My allergies are acting up. Right.
Oh, my God. I can't see a fucking thing without these damn things. Oh, my God.
You're even worse than you were before, eh?
Not really, but...
No? You used to have contacts, too.
Yeah, man, but those things... Look, I'm getting too old to have to remember to take shit out of my eyeballs when I want to not have conjunctivitis. I'm the kind of girl that sets it and forgets it.
Yeah. That's hilarious, man. I can't wait. Let's fucking sit by that fire with you, man. And fucking just have some drinks, shoot the shit, you know.
Yeah, man, I'll have the fire pit out, so I'll make sure to have plenty of wood. I sit out all night long. I don't give a fuck.
I will personally hand deliver you a custom-made Boneyard shirt. We're gonna have Georgia Peach across the shoulders.
Oh Lord!
We have the Boneyard comedy night with the logo.
I just got freaking vanity plates for my truck, and I got the wrong ones. Then, huh?
Well, what did you get?
Rowdy Pixie.
Well, it's going to be Rowdy Pixie then instead of Georgia Peach. And
That's
I'll just
right.
have a picture of Peach on the sleeve.
Yeah,
And
I
that'll
can
be just
handle
for
that.
me. That'll
Just
just be
for
for me. So when you wear it, you can, every once in a while, do a little fucking shoulder
up?
turn, right?
Oh my god.
I know, I'm dying too.
I need to go get cigarettes real quick. Let me jump out. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'm going to ramble about shit we got coming then. Which is really, I don't even know. Right? So I'm going to look at our schedule, which is pretty dead for the next couple days because I am going on this canoe trip. So we have, tonight wasn't even scheduled. Circle of Witches coming at 5 p.m. Friday. So that's June 25th, 5 p.m. fucking Eastern Standard Time. So then on the Saturday, we have the road trip going to fucking Quebec City, which is going to be cool. And then Amanda will be interviewing Devil Fanger and Wolven come 7, 8 p.m. And I'll be live with Dead Man's Prophecy that night with the barbecue and all that shit. So, and then after that, the whole next week is packed.
My dog.
We got Christine Warner coming on from Michigan Heavy Metal down there promoting and supporting the local scene in Michigan. Fuck, girl's the hero down there, man. Hey, you got some new tats too, I see. You didn't have that butterfly tat last time I seen you.
Dude, yes I have. I actually got this butterfly tattoo. No, what I didn't have was Oogie Boogie. This guy is dope.
Oh,
Oogie Boogie's
okay.
from The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
He's the bad guy. And then I got my sleeve finished.
You did, eh?
Yeah,
That's
man.
awesome.
Well, half sleeve.
Yeah. Oh, here, I should pull you up to the big screen. How do I do that? Oh, that's me. Hold on. There we go. Oh, yeah. Nice. You did get that all finished up.
Yeah. I'm happy about him.
No, that's all right, man. I can't wait. I got to get the other side of my chest done. And then get the other side of my leg done, right? So
I got to finish my back piece.
I've started my cover up on the back.
Yeah.
It's coming along really nice.
Well, that's
Not
good.
ready to quite showed up. Now, you've seen my demon. I had that. I showed you that last time I was down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting the other half done probably. Realistically, hopefully I'll have it done before the end of the year, right? But we'll see because I got a lot of traveling to do too. So, what are you rocking out to now?
Go Gadget Watch. There you go. Don't laugh. This bitch rocks.
That's a Canadian cartoon too, by the way.
What?
Inspector Gadget. I'm pretty sure that's Canadian.
Oh, Foo. We're listening to some Foo Fighters.
They're not Canadian.
Isn't Dave Grohl? I believe Dave Grohl is Canadian.
You want me to Google it?
Yeah, man. Fact check us. The dude's not here working.
David Grohl. Is David Grohl Canadian? Is David Grohl Canadian?
Sounds like a logical question.
According to Wikipedia, David Eric Grohl is an American musician, singer, songwriter, and documentary filmmaker.
That's why he's so good.
Oh. So you want to hear something funny?
I do.
Okay, cool. When my boyfriend first got my pop-up for me and I moved out here, it was in the front of his RV. So one day he says, I don't want you to be out there no more because I'm so close to the road. And he's afraid somebody's going to hit my camper. I mean, he's a very protective man.
Yeah.
So he moves me over here, right by the birdhouse. The birdhouse is right up there.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a basketball net or something.
No, that's the birdhouse. There's my camper.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You can see all the Nightmare artwork and stuff on the door.
Actually, some of that's original artwork from some of my friends.
Yeah? Yeah. I still have that original piece you gave me last time I was down there.
Good.
Yes.
He is no longer with us. So
No, I know. That went in a special like book, and
cool.
then went to my sister's for storage until I have a real place to live, which
Well, they
will
moved
probably
me
be.
here, and I guess the neighbors didn't like the new neighbor because they kept pushing their children out on my front step, aborting them right there. It's the birds.
Mm.
So, like, I'd come
I was
out
like,
and I'd be
wait a
like,
minute. You just getting dead fetuses thrown on your deck? Like,
I'd have
what?
dead, decapitated baby birds sitting here on my front step. I'm like,
Oh,
yeah, look, I'm all about pro-choice, but can we do it not on my doorstep?
no, right?
I
Like,
feed you guys. I literally buy bird seed, and I have this cute little bird feeder for them and everything. Like, I'm a dick. Guys, stop shitting. Like, stop aborting your children on my doorsteps.
yeah, and shitting on my fucking windows. Right? Like, that's
Can you help a
crazy,
bitch out?
man. That's crazy. That's like a fuck. What was it? Friday we were working, man. Working away, and all of a sudden I look down and nothing but dead baby birds all over the fucking ground.
Are
You
you
know, it's
sure?
funny though.
You
No,
must
go
be
ahead.
tripping some acid.
I might have been. Washing my car, getting it all ready for my road trip to Quebec this weekend. Guess what I found in the fucking grill?
A dead bird.
Something dead with chicken
Something.
feet. Could have been a chicken. I don't even know, man. But I'm not sure if it like hit the rod so hard it like plugged up the holes that it made. So I left it. It's still there, just in case. I don't want to pull it out and have my rod leak, right? Like,
Dude, right? That would suck.
yeah, right. At least get me to go back and back one more time, baby. You know, and then we'll put a new rod in it if I have to.
That's so fucking funny.
Last year fuck, how long? I've been stuck in Canada for almost 4 years now. Not stuck
But I
here.
mean, you were down last year, right before everything
Right
shut down
before, yeah, because
in
that
March.
was March 14th was when I left Montreal.
Yeah, because you came through and it was right before Riley's birthday.
It was Valentine's Day. I come up the day
That's
or two
February
before
14th.
Valentine's Day. So February. Yeah, because I did February 14th. I was at your place for what, a week?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, fuck, I stayed a lot longer than I thought I was going to. And
Yeah,
then
it was so much fun. Everybody keeps asking about you too that you
I
met. They're
know,
like, "Yo, when are we gonna see your Canadian friend again?" I
I
was like, "Well,
know,
he's supposed to come down in September, y'all. Bring him
no,
by for sure."
100%. I'm gonna plan for 2 weeks a minimum. Then come down. We'll go see everybody. I don't know what your work schedule is like, but I'll sit on the front porch and wait for you. You know what I
don't have a job.
I got too many. But soon, when the Boneyard makes money, you make money, man.
Hey, dude, I ain't even worried about it. It's an avenue for me to express myself and not have to, feel like I'm so alone in the world too. Especially after this last year, everything has been crazy.
It's been
I mean,
unreal, man. It really
dude.
hurt me upstairs in
Yeah,
that sense.
I think it got to me a bit too. I definitely started drinking a whole lot heavier, but it did help me get my creative side out. It's when I started really diving into my art and stuff and just kind of focusing on me and like trying to figure out what the fuck's up in my head. But trying to do it in a more natural way, like expressing myself through epoxy resins or spray painting some stupid shit. I don't know, whatever.
I know you paint a lot. You're very artistic when it comes in general.
Well, I
You know
just
what I
took a
mean?
tally of my paintings on canvas alone. I've already got like 58. So whenever we're ready to go ahead and open that gallery,
Hey, we can start
got
selling your shit in
we got
our
some Nika
fucking
originals.
on our channel, man. We can set you up in our merch fucking department. You know what I mean? And then people buy
Taking
shit
requests.
directly off of you, right? You know, anything we can do to help over here, man. Fuck.
I mean,
You
I'm
know
all
me.
about it. Yeah,
Right?
man. I also want to set you up with my buddy here. He owns the music store downtown.
That'd be mint. Come
Yeah,
in, do a fucking show. Maybe we'll interview the band right in the music store.
he's super, super dope and super young and up and coming. And,
Mhm.
you know, I'm all about giving those shout outs to the people that matter the most in the world, and it's the little ones.
No, it is. I always ask every band in that sense, like who's your local scene? Who else? Like who do you guys jam with? Who do you go to your local bar to see? You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
Off the Dome is a really great, they're kind of like, they're a mixed flavor of a band, but they're not metal. So, I mean, it's
Yeah.
just music in general. If that's what you're interested in, I've got that
Oh,
in spades.
100%. We've
I
just
mean, we've
booked
got tons
like
of like up and coming rappers that I know and stuff like that. And
that is
RVA is right
something
here.
I kind of have um in the works. Buddy doesn't know if he wants to do it or not, but I have a whole R&B section that I kind of want to open up because it
Rock
is
and
music.
roll.
Like I can't
Yeah.
deny that I do listen to some R&B and shit. Right? We
I
have a
was
soul
gonna
singer
say,
coming from Mississippi
oh my
on the
God.
show here next week.
My
Right?
sister from another mister, she is the jazziest all jazz. I'm like addicted to her right now. She was on your
Yeah.
show. Yeah, she was on your
Oh,
show.
Sunday Wild.
Yeah,
Fuck,
that's my girl right there. I love her.
man. When I first heard her stuff,
Dude, I crank that shit all the way up, pumping my gas. I don't
yeah,
care.
just
I'm
fucking.
rocking.
Don't give a fuck who hears me listening to
I'm
this.
like,
You know
I'm
what
just
I
pumping
mean?
my
Like,
gas, like jamming out to her. I'm like, yes, yes, touch my soul. Let me feel it.
you know what's cool? After I met her, like I reached out to her and stuff, right? Like, obviously, for the most part, in the beginning, I reached out to everybody, and she was amazed that I was so polite and didn't like send her rude photos and shit that she actually came on the show. You know what I mean? So turns out she's from Thunder Bay, Ontario, right?
Okay.
Well, in 2 weeks they're sending me. I'm on 48-hour notice right now, which is after our long weekend. I'm on 48-hour notice, sending me to fucking Thunder Bay to do the airport, like work on the airport and shit. So guess who lives in Thunder Bay? Guess who's going to be on the
Terrific.
show with me every time I'm in Thunder Bay while I'm up there working? It's going to be fucking.
Amazing.
I actually get to
Sunday, she's
physically.
cool as all get out, man. I
Her
love
music,
her
Dead
voice.
Man's Clothes. That
That
was my
song,
favorite song.
dude, it's a good song. I dig it. I really jazz to it, but
Mhm.
I'm just like falling more and more in love with the whole album in itself. It's just, I love her voice. She's just amazing. Oh my
The
God.
album really goes together too.
Oh
When you
yeah, it's
listen to
very
it as a
fluid.
whole,
It's very
you just hit.
fluid. Yes, absolutely. It has a stream to it. It has a nice flow. It's very, I feel like it's one of those albums that has just been easy to listen to and enjoy. Like
Mm.
there's certain songs that just really get me hype and I'm like, yes, yes, you know, like I really get into it. And then there's other ones I'm like, oh, this is so nice. I like this.
Yeah, you just kind of
But
sit back and relax. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And listen,
for
right?
sure.
Like
Yo, that looks like an eye behind me right now.
that does. That's made. I pissed I'm not outside watching this go down. You know what I mean? Like I shouldn't be sitting there beside you doing this interview. You know what I mean? But
Well, I know
it's
you said
happening
something
soon.
about fire, so I made sure I got my fire rolling and I
Yeah,
had my light
campfire
ready.
conversations, but that's kind of an in-person thing. Like I got to be at that fire with you. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
for
we
sure.
will
September
have
it's gonna go down for sure.
a campfire conversation in September. You and me.
For sure.
We'll cover our history. We'll
Oh,
start off on how you're like so long, such a long story.
you know who recently reached out to me?
No,
April Capellini.
no way.
Yeah, man.
For real?
Donella as well.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
they
crazy.
reached out and they were like, "Hey, how's life?" And I'm like, I
Mhm.
mean, pretty fucking good.
Luck of the Browns. Not too shabby, right? Fucking. Now, Victoria. Do you still talk to Victoria?
Man, fuck no. That girl is fake as everybody comes.
That's what I wondered.
She is
Because I
really
heard
just,
she was sick and this and that.
yeah,
And
no.
then
She
I
had
heard she
cancer.
wasn't.
I
she
mean,
did.
I don't know because I didn't physically see her.
I
I
didn't
think
either,
I
man.
saw her, I think it was 4 years ago. I went down to Georgia, which is a whole 'nother fucking story. That was fucked up. But anyway, I
Yeah,
got
I
to
guess.
Georgia. I took a train to Georgia. I got stuck in Atlanta for like 8 hours outside the
Every
train
time,
station
man. Every
because they
time. That's
close and they kick everybody out. It was
yeah,
the fucking dead of the summer. It was hot as
yeah.
balls.
Middle of the fucking night.
Waiting
Hot
for
as
my ride
balls.
to come from Augusta to get my ass.
So now you're waiting 2 fucking hours. I know all about it, man.
Well, anyway, I got into town and then I stayed with a friend instead of staying with this chump. And
Mhm.
Victoria hit me and was like, "Hey, I see that you're in the area." I was like, "Ugh, you're stalking me. That's weird."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm around. What's up? And she's like, "Hey, you want to?" I was like, "You come and get me. I'm not going out of my way for you
No,
anymore.
you just already traveled on a train and got stuck in the fucking airport
I'm not.
or the
I
train
want to.
station,
All I
sorry.
want to do is smoke and drink and go see everybody I know downtown and just have a fucking wild and out weekend in Georgia and then go back to fuck Virginia and do what I'm doing."
Yeah.
Ugh.
Making bad decisions in Georgia. That's our next song. You know I still want you to sing for me.
And yeah, so I've been working on some lyrics and stuff. So we're
And
gonna
I
be.
have a lot of new riffs and I have
Mhm.
a way to record them now. I'm just learning because the way I record, I'm so used to just playing on my amp.
Yeah,
Now
but
I'm
you can
plugging
plug
it
it
into
into your computer and record it on a fucking. What the fuck is wrong with you?
little.
You're only 1 year older than me, and I know this.
I know, right? Like,
Well, don't get me twisted. I just found out that there's this little wireless thing that you could put to your computer to your mic and do it that way too, so that you don't have to have it wired up. So,
it's
like,
news to
I don't
me
know
too.
nothing.
I don't know shit.
I got a smartwatch, dude. It's smarter than me.
My phone knows me and it's smarter than me. It listens to me all the time. That's the problem.
That's that Canadian
Or,
government.
yeah, right. Like, oh, it's gonna be a fucking fantastic couple fucking months. The rest of this year is gonna be great. Coming
Oh,
down, I'm seeing you. My friend Daisy's coming all the way from South Africa, man.
dude,
I
it's good.
actually,
I'm
I,
excited.
I kind of, I got asked out on a date. Actually,
By whom?
I'm not gonna say no names, no nothing, just
Fuck.
because I don't know. I haven't met her in person or anything yet, right? But weird. She's only in Toronto too, man. That's like a fucking hour drive for me, man.
What are you afraid of?
I'm not afraid of nothing. I've already told her I'm coming. I'm gonna
Oh,
crash, whether I'm on your couch or whatever. But I ain't
in my
driving.
car, on your couch, wherever.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. I
no,
don't give a
no.
fuck, man. I'll sleep
Don't call
wherever.
the cops on me.
No, that's all I ask, right? I'll come over. I'll cook
Let me
dinner.
sleep in my car. I just need to
Yeah.
sleep.
So the deal is I'm cooking dinner
All
because
right.
her main thing was like, so if you come for because it's a long weekend. I didn't even know it was a long weekend, right? So it's the big fucking Canada Day weekend. You guys have July 4th coming up, right? Like,
I'll be coming home from Florida.
will you?
Yeah,
For
I
the
think I'm not sure if we're coming back from Disney on the 3rd or the 4th. He's not sure either.
you gotta stay at Disneyland till
I
the
want to
fucking
fucking
end of the
see
holiday.
Disney World and fuck that.
Sorry, Disney World. I'm so terrible with names.
Disneyland is in Cali.
Yes, Southern California, actually.
To go to Disney World. I just want the bracelet.
You gotta go to the Pirates of the Caribbean while you're there. Is that ride even still there? Because technically nowadays it's a racist, because they sing that
All
song
right,
and
look
shit
at
where you go
everybody
through
being
the
PC.
fucking boat. Oh, dude, I'm surprised I'm still on the air.
Oh,
You
I
know
have
what I mean?
literally been booed out of venues. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what your feelings are about. Like, it's a comedy
Yeah.
show, bro. Don't come to a comedy show if you
See,
don't want to
that's
be offended.
the thing with comedy, like straight up with comedy. You should be allowed to express
It's not
your
like I'm
form
dropping the
of
M bomb
no,
as a
right?
white
Like,
girl. I say retard and they want to get all up in arms, like these special
man,
ed teachers that
I
come to my
say
shows.
retard a lot. It's not a big part of my vocabulary, but I do use it. And I've said it a few times on the show. You know what I mean? But
I mean, fuck.
it's I'm not making fun of people when I say this, but the
And that's what
situation that I'm
I'm
in,
just
I'm
trying
using it
to
in
put it as an
context.
analogy, right?
Hmm. Like
To help
everyone
you
gets,
understand.
yeah, like,
I've had to rewrite
oh,
some shit to reference it right for them. God,
I know, but that's not right though. Like art is supposed to be unfiltered, uncensored. It's your opinion in that sense to a degree. Obviously, you're not gonna like paint Hitler, fucking, you know
right.
what I mean? Like, obviously, but on the same hand, like, how are you? How come you can't express yourself, but they can express their hatred toward you for telling a joke in that sense? Does that make sense?
No, I just look them in the face and I go, "That's funny how you can speak your freedom, but I can't speak mine, and you're trying
Yeah.
to quiet my voice, and that's unfair."
Well, that's
And you
true.
guys say that we're discriminative.
Hmm. I
Not saying
almost
like it's a lot of people that are just so butthurt about everything in the world. I'm like, y'all need to take a chill pill.
that's got to be the hardest part. Like with music, you can play whatever, you can scream in the mic. Most people don't even understand what you scream in the mic. But with comedy, you're very clear and direct on how you're saying stuff and how you do stuff, in that sense, right?
Well, yeah,
So,
you try to be, right?
yeah. Like you rehearse this and stuff. It's no different than a song, it's no different than anything else you do in front of people in that sense, right? Like,
Yeah. I mean, literally. I mean, I talk to my partner twice a week and I literally go over some material with him and he's like, I think I like that one, whatever. I record on my computer and listen to it back to myself. I try to
mhm,
do what I can to figure it out and make sure that it, delivers properly. But sometimes
yes.
it doesn't quite reach where people want it to be. And that's unfortunate because, I mean, like, I can't please everybody.
No,
But if
no,
I'm
you
happy
can't
with the
be.
joke at the end of the day, then I'm good with it. Like,
That's the main thing. Like, as long as you're comfortable enough to say what you're doing, being a comedian and all, like, you buy a ticket to come to a comedian show.
oh,
It's
yeah,
no
I've gone to
different
quite a
than,
few. Yeah.
yeah, say in the fucking 80s when Eddie Murphy did Delirious and Raw and
One of
shit,
my favorite.
right?
I could almost word for word say that shit. I watched it so much as a kid.
And when he first did it, everybody fucking, it wasn't funny. It was,
Offensive and
yeah,
how dare
right?
you talk about your black family like that, and this is
Yeah.
wrong, and it's like, well, you know what? This is my life. This is my real. I'm just speaking
And
my
Dennis
truth.
Leary, right? And Chris Rock. Or, no, not Chris Rock. Who did the fucking Rick James? Fucking Rick
Um,
James, bitch. Right. It almost ruined his career. Dave Chappelle,
Dave
because
Chappelle, yeah.
he would do a show after he did that, and people would just stand up and yell out, "I'm Rick James, bitch!"
That was it.
Fucking
He's like, I'm tired of this shit. Like, I should
yeah,
have never
right.
done did that. I'll
He
tell you
did the
one
blind
story.
Ku Klux Klan member. He did the blind Ku Klux Klan member. Didn't even
That
know
was
he was
that
black.
shit was
Right? Like
fucking hilarious.
that was so funny back in the
My
day,
ex-husband
though.
and I watched all the Dave Chappelles like over and over and
Oh,
over and over.
hilarious, man!
Oh my god, some of the
But
funniest shit I've ever seen.
literally, if those people came out with that stuff
They're
today,
like, "Fuck your couch,
they
fuck
would
your
be over. Yeah,
couch."
piss all over it, right? Like, but those people, like that, would not fly today. Like, so that's got to be a challenge as a comedian to fucking bring real, actual, real life material
And see, that's what I base a lot
and
of it
not
off
be.
of is because a lot of the things I go through, I guess because I have OCD and I overthink everything.
Mhm.
So when people say things to me, like my brain ticks and I'm like, that don't make no fucking sense to me. And I'll get into like a debate with people over something they said. I'm like, but the way you said it means this or whatever. And that's the shit that I find funny is like, how do you continue to go through life with ignorance?
Yeah, no, right?
But
Like
I'm
it
like,
is.
wait a minute, I don't understand. Like how you did that doesn't make sense to me. Why didn't you do it this way? And it's like,
Hmm.
well, I do it this way because I was like, yeah, but it took you twice as long.
Yeah, and the end result is not the same. You know.
No, it's just like now you're mad, pissed off, frustrated, and I'm over here drinking beer.
Yeah. You're right, like having a great time. You know what I mean? People fucking hate you for it. You know, in that sense, right?
It's also for being a female in the comedy world, it is very difficult to find relatable material for the vast market of men. Like,
I was
not
gonna
all of my shit's
say,
funny to dudes. And I get that because I talk about, like, abusive relationships and,
yeah,
like,
micro dicks.
children
I've
and
heard some of your sets, you know, like fucking, what are you gonna do with this? You're right, like fucking, yeah, like that makes no sense.
I'm
Right.
literally trying to make a dick collage one day. One day.
I can only imagine the amount of dick pics that fucking come
It's
your
so
way,
fucking funny. Like, as soon as I become single, it's instantaneously fucking dick pics. And I'm like,
yeah,
okay,
hey.
well, I want to make a dick collage, like a bigger dick out of all of the dicks.
Like those, like the fucking 50
Like
year
pixel, yeah, like the
anniversary.
pixel pictures, it's just gonna be micro dicks. So the closer and closer, I want to make them so small that you need a magnifying glass to see each individual picture. That way,
Yeah.
you're so close to my cock, you can suck it.
It makes total sense. You should do that, totally.
I feel like this is something that's gonna happen in my world.
Yeah, but like as a female, like that's got to be crazy to.
Oh,
Like,
unsolicited dick pics are always fun. You never know what you're gonna get.
they're always fun, like a box of fucking Cracker Jacks, baby.
I'm like,
Right.
oh, let me see. I
Yeah,
want the size.
I can't wait. Right? Send me your dick pics. Meonly.com.
Probably asked for that in my profile, right?
We have a fucking website for these dudes that are doing that to you. Meonly.com. A site for videos of yourself only you can see. Only $1 a month. That's all we ask.
Oh yes,
Yeah. We're not selling your info to Pornhub or nothing. Don't worry about that. Right.
We're just gonna make sure that you're on the wait list at Joker's, Augusta, Georgia.
Yeah. Fucking that place. Oh my god, I can't believe you said that. That's a joke for you and me. Right. Well, I should get going. I do gotta finish my canoe.
Yeah, and
I
I've
know.
gotta get my man to bed and shit. He's got work.
I know. Yeah, so I love you, girl.
I love you, man.
You're the best, man. Fucking. And pretty soon, I will see you once again in person.
Live and in person on face.
Fuck yeah, man. I can't wait. Right. Like, sit on my face? Is that what you said?
No, I said. All right, man.
I'll give you a minute.
Everybody, live happy, stay peaceful, and be mindful. Love you all.
We love you, man. Play loud, play proud. You'll be seeing Danica a lot more here in the BoneYard. She's lining up our comedy night, her and Maximum. Fucking can't wait.
Good night, everybody.